Matrix calculations are very quick and easy if you know how to do it on the calculator. So this particular example is asking us to add and subtract and square certain matrices. So we can do that really quickly. The button to the left of the catalog button is the button that opens up some templates for matrices. So this button here is the template for a 2x2 matrix. This one's the template for a 1x2 matrix, a 2x1 matrix, and the fourth little template is a creator matrix. So if it's not a 2x2, it's not a 1x2, and it's not a 2x1 that you're using, this one will allow you to create any size matrix. Okay, so the matrix I want is a 2x2. So normally I would just choose the template for a 2x2, but seeing I'm in here already, I will make a 2x2, and I'll then just need to enter the numbers for each element. And because I'm going to reuse this matrix a few times, what I'll do is to actually store the matrix in the calculator, so I don't need to keep inputting the same numbers over and over. So to do that, if I hit Control and this variable button, this VAR button, you'll see that I'm opening up the store, STO, with a little arrow at the top. So Control VAR gives me store, and I want to store that matrix as matrix M. So I type in the letter that I want to call it and hit Enter. So once I've done that, the calculator now understands that the letter M represents that matrix 2, -3, 0, 4. If I wanted to do the same thing to store matrix L, for example, because I'm going to use it a couple of times, if I open up a template and enter the elements in there, now Control VAR L, Enter. So now the calculator understands the letter M means the first matrix, the letter L means the second matrix. So if I was going to calculate M plus L, because I've stored the matrices already, all I need to type in is M plus L. And you can see that those two letters are both bold, and the bold sort of represents that the calculator has something stored in the memory for M and L, both of those. When I hit Enter, it has done now the calculation for matrix M plus matrix L. If I wanted to do the calculation for L minus M, all I'd need to type in is L minus M, Enter. If I want to do M squared, for example, M squared equals. So very quick and easy once you've stored the matrices if you're doing a lot of calculations with them. If you weren't going to be doing numerous calculations, if you were just doing one simple single calculation, I wouldn't waste time storing anything. I would just use the templates and add M plus L, for example, and done. If I tried to, for example, add matrix M plus N or something, where we know already that that's not going to work, matrix M plus a matrix that's not the same order can't be done. But just to show you on the calculator, if I did that, so if I was doing M plus, and then I want to insert a 2x1, 5 and -1, the error message that will show up on the calculator is this dimension mismatch. So anytime you ever do a calculation and you ever get that error, some kind of dimension mismatch, means there's something wrong with the size of the two matrices. Okay, so it's giving us a little bit of a reasoning here, saying that the two arguments must have matching dimensions. To be able to do an addition or a subtraction, the two matrices must have matching dimensions. In this case, they are not matching dimensions, therefore it's not going to work. That's all that means.